Well, hello, my friends. Danny D here from Solicitous Comics. It's January 23rd, and I finally have some more comics to show you that popped up on Indiegogo. A few strange things have been happening. Life gets in the way sometimes of doing this, but hopefully I can get back on track, and hopefully more comics will start popping up. All right, our first one, Rebel Yell, issue number 2. Full disclaimer, I've backed this one. I do have issue 1. I like the story. The first one kind of left you wondering what exactly is happening, how he got his powers, and who some mysterious person is after him, but you never know, which is kind of good because that makes you want to get the next one and see what's happening. In this one, he seems to be describing the issue what's happening here in the South with southern statues and southern places depicting the Civil War being torn down, which I think is wrong. If we don't remember our history, we're bound to repeat it. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, let me go down here and I will show you some of the art. Here's our unruly mob. I won't say who they kind of look like, but they remind me of, all they're missing are the masks and the hoodies. And there's our hero. And again, like I said, in this one, it looks like they're trying to destroy a southern soldier statue. That is your history. You shouldn't be destroying your history. And here we see another picture. It looks like the mob wearing their masks are bringing him down. But he does have superpowers. You find that out in the first one. There's not a lot of art up for this yet, but you can see the art here. He's by no means an Ethan Van Sciver, but his art is well done. I like his storytelling. I bought the first one. I backed this one. And hopefully, like most people, the more he does it, the better he will get. And I hope the bigger he will get. These comics are very inexpensive for what he sells. Let's get to the perks. For $3, you can get a digital copy of number 2. For $6, you can get a physical copy of number 2. For $40, you can get a digital copy of number 2, a digital copy of number 1, a printed copy of number 2, and a special thanks, I guess, on one of their pages. For $100, which is the highest perk, you get a digital copy of 1, printed copy of 2, digital copy of 2, a thanks, and 2 more perks. Let's see, what do you get a special preview of issue number 3. And we're actually going to find out who the person that was after him in number 1 is, I'm assuming in number 3. Interesting. That is the last perk. As I said, I did back this. Let's go on to our next one. Chaotic Flux, issue number 1. Aliens versus Monsters, part 1. Good video with this. This looks very interesting. It looks like he's trying to mix a bunch of genres together. He's trying to mix sci-fi. He's trying to mix superheroes and mutants, robots. He's trying to mix everything together, which looks very interesting. And monsters. The monsters are very interesting looking too. Here they are. I will scroll down, show you some of the art. There is our heroine. They briefly go into a little bit of her backstory on this, but not much, which is good because I mean you want to read and learn the character. Okay. There's some more of the art. We'll scroll down. There is actually quite a bit of art that they show on this one. There's her as a young child. And I think that's the end of the art. Oh, they show a little bit more of her as a child with these people trying to attack her because she's some sort of she's partial alien, so they consider her a mutant. So it's got pretty much all the genres in there. All right, their goal, $6,000. I guess I didn't give the goal for Rebel Yell. I think that was 600. 500. $6,000 for the goal for these people. It's up for 42 days. They are at $65 so far. The first one they have, let's see, what do we get here? This package includes 2 signed copies of the comic, number 1, and a PDF with a metallic cover. The PDF version also includes 4 double-sided trading cards, 2 metallic and 2 non-metallic, 2 art prints, and they are exclusive to this campaign, and a t-shirt. That's quite a bit of stuff for $75. For $2, I'm assuming that'll be a tip, you just get, yeah, that's basically a tip, which some people, that's all they can afford. $5 gets you a digital copy of number 1. For $10, you get a printed version of number 1. Again, that's not too bad. Forget how many pages it is. I will attempt to find that in a minute. For $15, you can get it signed, number 1. For $20, and again, when I see campaign only, I think he may actually try to distribute this. So these are going to be exclusively for Indiegogo backers, which is a good way, I think, of doing it. Let's see. Yeah, you get the metal cover of the comic. Is it signed? Printed version with a metallic cover only to this campaign. Does not say if it's signed. For $25 you get the metal cover, and that one is signed. Now the reason it's more expensive for the metal cover one is because the metal covers are more expensive, obviously. Let's look up here. I do believe he does say somewhere 26 pages. So that's not bad. For the price that he's charging, that's not too bad. All right, our last one. This one really interests me. I think I may back this one as well. This is called Night Stalker, Volume 1 and 2, or number 1 and 2, I should say. It is... They say Grindhouse from the 90s. This really strikes me as something, if you enjoyed Blade, if you enjoyed The Punisher, you're going to probably like this, since I like both those, as well as stuff like Long Kiss Goodnight. This seems to be right up my alley. It is a vigilante in a city. The cops are corrupt, so innocent people have no recourse. They're just getting attacked left and right, whereas this vigilante takes it upon himself to remedy that. This is up for 23 days. Their goal is 10,000. That's a flexible goal. I'm not exactly sure what that means. They are at $1,447 so far. Let me scroll down here, show you some of the art. I do like it. Like I said, this guy has a very, very unique style of drawing, especially in the eyes. I'm assuming, again, I haven't read this yet. I don't know who the character in the khakis and the shirt is. I don't know if that's Night Stalker. They show Night Stalker, and then they show... I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce that, but I'm assuming it's an Asian woman. So that must be like the boss or something. The mysterious Winchester. I'm guessing. Again, I don't know. I haven't read this, but like I said, it looks really interesting. The art I do like. It's grungy. And like I said, he draws all his eyes like doe eyes, which is very interesting. I find that very bizarre, but in a good way, because people don't usually draw like that. And as you can see, he's going down. This kind of reminds me of Boondock Saints. That's what I thought when I saw this. Here's the cover. It looks really cool. I think this is book 1. I think they show some of book 1 down here. I'm assuming that is book 1. Not positive. Again, I don't have these, although I think I will be getting them. And that's it for the art. All right, let's go up and check out the perks. And all the way up to the top. All right, I've already given you what they want, their goals. Oh, sweet. I love it when they do this. For $100 for the troop perks. I really do like it when they do this. For the people that can do this, it is awesome. You get a set of signed copies of Night Stalker for yourself. I'm assuming that's 1 and 2. And a minimum of, and keyword there is minimum of, because the more comics they sell, the more they can print, the more this is going to go up. These will go to the USO, and it will be sent to our troops. That is sweet. So you get signed copies of 1 and 2, and 4 sets go to the USO. Minimum. And that's the key word there. So the more they print, the more they can send, because then obviously the cost goes down. So if it takes 4 and they can only print 4 for $100 because of so many, but if they get so many and the price drops, maybe they can send 6 sets or more. I really like it when they do this. 3 claims so far. That's cool. For $25, you can get signed copies of 1 and 2. That's pretty good. I like that. For $56, what do we get here? $56 gets you signed copies of the comics, a photo, guess like a poster type thing, 11 by 17 of Night Stalker. Okay, for $75, you get the book copies, the books, plural, excuse me, the print, and a t-shirt. And there are higher perks if you want to check those out. Some really high perks. All right, well, that's my 3 for today. Hopefully I will have some more for you this week. There are some that I did not see while I was A, on holidays, and B, taking care of other issues. I will be doing another Friday roundup. There are quite a few that are ending soon that they're only up for a couple of days, so Friday I will probably do a Friday roundup on those. So stay tuned for that. And I may, it's not comics, but I did do a video on my rant with that lovely Gillette commercial. I may do a follow-up on that one as well. If you're interested in, by all means, go check that out on my YouTube channel. As usual, my friends, all the links for these comics will be in the description below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I wish you all to have an absolutely wonderful evening.